The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome into another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to dig it, give it a share. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button for the live stream. Smash the like button for the algorithm. If you have a band, song, video, something you want me to check out, the best place to get me your suggestion is over on the Discord server. If you would like to help the channel grow, down below we have a link to our Patreon. Thank you to Connect 200 Music to See and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Today's Discord server is coming from the guard at our CONCURPA's Rest. I do this, I play this management game, Tavern Master, and all of my subscribers are employees at the tavern, and Susan JW is our guard. She's the door person. She's keeping out all of the riffraff. And today she has asked that I go back to Ayreon and check out Day 16 Loser. So today we're back with ArjenLucassen and all the gang, and we're checking out, I think it's called Day 16 Loser on the Wyldeside. Here we go. I'm going to start this over, but I have to tell you, I don't know if you understand how many white dudes in America had one of those in their dorm room or in their apartment in the 90s. It was a weird thing. It really was. And remember the rain sticks? Really weird. Sorry, just had to get that out. I can see your empty beer bottle collection now. All right, well done. Well done. Ayreon, Day 16, Loser. It's incredible how Arjen puts all that together, man. Another great example of modern progressive rock. You can call it progressive folk metal, whatever. That's progressive rock. I love it. It's so theatrical in not only its construction and presentation and performance, but even the mood, even the tone, everything. This is rockestra. It's the best way I can put it. It's theater metal. And the commitment to it is what creates this added energy to the music. And one of the things I do want to point out real quick, the humility of the composer is what always strikes me. It's like, I saw him. I saw ArjenLucassen standing in the wing with his instrument. He was like, hey, you guys go do your thing. And I find that level of humility, along with a sense of pride that he must have, to see this creation of his, this little egg that he birthed, to be put on display so well, so perfectly done, matching what he has created in his head, because it's so difficult to get what you're hearing in your head out there. I go through it dealing with commercial production. You want to build something with audio a certain way, so you hear it in your head first. How is it going to sound? And then when you go to put it together, you have to trust either yourself or the people around you that they understand how your brain works, so that they can translate from your brain to the stage. And the people that he gets, again, I've always likened him to Jeff Beck. ArjenLucassen doesn't need a band. He wants certain musicians, and he gets them. So again, his Rolodex, I don't even think that's a thing anymore. His contacts in his phone must be awesome, that he's able to get the Jensen sisters, Ed. He's got Mike Mills. I love that dude's vocals, man. His vocals in this track and a few others that I've seen him in are very reminiscent of Bat Outta Hell. They're very reminiscent of Meatloaf's vocals on Bat Out of Hell. When you listen to Bat Out of Hell in its entirety, it is a piece of music. It is one story, right? So Mike has to act and sing because he's singing as a character. And his ability to embody that character through his vocals, it reminds me a lot of Bat Out of Hell, which in and of itself is a perfectly constructed record. It's perfectly written, it's perfectly performed, it's perfectly structured. It is a perfect record. Arjen does that. He builds perfect pieces of music, and he has these wonderful musicians and singers that are able to take his ideas and make them sound that good, perfect. But really for me, and Yost, because there's two O's, and I keep getting yelled at about it, but remember, I am a dumb American, so it's Yost is what I've been told. You could see the letters. When I saw the front of the keyboard, it says Hammond, dude. That's the sound of progressive rock. That's Uriah Heep. That's Emerson, Lake and Palmer. That's Jethro Tull. It's all coming through that keyboard. And what that tone provides is a historical foundation to the modern that's going on around it. So everything that's happening is brand spanking new. But that Hammond B3 organ, dude, that is the sound of progressive rock. You can throw all the solos and vocals and all of that in there you want. Nope. It's the Hammond B3, dude. That is the heartbeat. That is the soul of progressive rock. And I said heartbeat, I misspoke. Really, the heartbeat is Ed on the drums. The way that he's able to shift and change with his fills, and he does it with this sublime subtlety that it almost is like a joke that you hear, and then 5 minutes later you're like, oh yeah, I get that now. His drumming is like that. super clean, super thick. So it is creating that saccadic rhythm that you make the connection to take you along in the track, so you never feel out of step. You ever see a group of people marching and one person's out of step and they have to do that little skip? Remember that in basic training when you would see people doing the little skip because they're not on the right foot? That doesn't exist in this world. It doesn't exist in the Ayreon universe. Everybody is in step, including you, the listener. Because Arjen is so good about being able to construct these wonderfully hypnotic and entrancing pieces of music that pull you in musically, lyrically, and that makes this connection to your own history. So when I'm listening to this track, I'm going through it's like, bro, this is the 54 years I've been on this planet is in this sound, is in this tone. The soundtrack of my life is in this track. So you make that connection. So anything that comes along with it, you're okay with. There's a safety and security in that legacy that you yourself have that you connect with a new track. So thank you very much to Susan JW for that suggestion. The guy's never disappointed me. The only disappointment that has ever existed in the world of ArjenLucassen is my interview of him. That was the only disappointing thing in that guy's life, was having to talk to me for 30 minutes. So thank you very much, Susan, for that. Much appreciated. Ayreon Day 16 loser. Again, if you have a suggestion like Susan did, get over to the Discord server. Over on the left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests. Drop a link with a brief description of your suggestion, and I will get to it when I can. Thank you to Connect 200 Music to See and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Thank you to all of you for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wyldeside.